What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise. If you are a big TV show lover, you have probably noticed that Bridgerton became popular on Netflix very quickly. The drama has won the hearts of fans around the world, and while the streaming platform has yet to announce the release date for the third season, we have so much information to share with you. Season 3 is officially confirmed. Of course, we don't really know when exactly to expect the release of Season 3, but the good thing is that Bridgerton 3 is officially on its way. It was also so great to hear that it has been renewed not only for 3 seasons, but for 4 as well, because the series scored a huge success. Bella Baharia, who is Netflix's VP of Global TV, talked with Variety and revealed that Bridgerton swept them off their feet because the TV series itself turned out to be extremely amazing. She also added that the creative team, along with Shonda Rhimes, know exactly where they are heading to, and they have huge plans for the TV show's future, and she thinks audiences will continue to swoon over this show. At the very end of her speech, Bella assured us that she is planning to stay in the Bridgerton business for a long time to come, and it seems to be true because back in November 2021, the executive producer of the show, Shonda Rhimes, confirmed that she has 8 Bridgerton seasons planned, 1 for each of the 8 Bridgerton siblings. There are 8 Bridgerton siblings, and as far as I'm concerned, there are 8 Bridgerton seasons, and maybe more, she said. But Shonda also warned that every season will be confirmed by Netflix step by step. Even though the streaming platform is already aware of her plan of 8 seasons, we went in very clearly saying that there are 8 books, so there are going to be 8 seasons, and part of the adjustment at Netflix's is this idea that that's not how they do things. She also said that as to her, 8 seasons doesn't seem a lot, but it is kind of different for Netflix, so the team just has to follow the rules. Of course, fans can't wait to know the exact release date, and many think we will see the third season around March 2023. What to expect from Season 3? As you may already know, the Bridgerton series is based on books Julia Quinn's books. There are 8 of them, and each season represents every book. And if things won't change, we can expect at least 8 seasons, as Shonda Rhimes has recently confirmed. The first season of Bridgerton is based on the Duke and I book, and it tells us the story of Daphne Bridgerton and Simon Bassett's romance. The second season is based on the book The Viscount Who Loved Me, and it is completely focused on Anthony Bridgerton and Kate Sharma's enemies to lovers storyline. But what about Season 3, and is it going to be fundamentally different? Will it completely change the show? Following the logic of 1 book equals 1 season, the third Bridgerton season will likely be an adaptation of An Offer from a Gentleman third book. But the thing is that things in books and shows are represented a little bit differently. For example, in a book we had to wait a bit longer to figure out that Penelope Featherington was Lady Whistledown, but in the show we see it earlier. It means that it will be really not easy to predict what and how things will happen in the third season, and we can only assume that the book can give us a general idea of Season 3. However, we can assume that the new season will be focused on the relationship between Benedict Bridgerton, the second eldest Bridgerton son, and Sophie Beckett, who made her best to impress Benedict. Interestingly, this book is based on the beloved fairy tale Cinderella, and we are pretty sure the upcoming season will be very interesting. And yes, we already have a description of the third season. When you read this description, it really reminds you of this fairy tale, as Sophie Beckett becomes the show's Cinderella when she manages to sneak into Lady Bridgerton's famed masquerade ball. But the thing is that Sophie was not on the list like all people. She was just a servant, but her Prince Charming was waiting there for her, and he made her feel like royalty for a moment. Another thing that reminds us of Cinderella is that our princess knows that it will all end when the clock strikes midnight, but it was enough time for Benedict to realize she was the one in his own story. The new season is definitely worth watching. At least, it sounds like this. Moreover, Shonda Rhimes teased that the new Bridgerton will be very different, and she said that we can expect some creative choices that are different from Quinn's books. We got a little bit creative, so we're already hard at work writing season 3. That is already in progress, and you'll see. Give it time, she said. The show's creator, Chris Van Dusen, also told Entertainment Tonight that despite being a huge fan of Benedict's books, he is not really sure the new season will be fully focused on his story. I love Benedict's story. I love his story and all of these siblings, all these characters for different reasons. They all offer something new. I think it was really the appeal to me in a project like this, the fact that we could tell these close-ended love stories and shift focus season after season, he said. This season, obviously, we are with Anthony Bridgerton. It will go on and be equally as pleasurable as the one before. Bridgerton 3 cast. The cast is the next question on the minds of all Bridgerton fans. They can't wait to see Jonathan Bailey, who plays Anthony, and the actor has recently revealed that the new season is going to be really interesting, spicy, and hot. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly in 2022, Jonathan Bailey called the love triangle between Anthony, Kate, and Adjoa dangerous. You can understand why he's drawn to both, and they're both drawn to him in turn. It's an interesting love triangle. It's bestial between them in a way season 1 wasn't. They're all animals with each other, he said. The actor went on to explain that his character opens up with an understanding of his approach to love. One woman is a head and another is a heart. It is really interesting how great the difficulty of falling in love with another woman is illustrated in this series, as it wasn't easy for Anthony to resist his feelings and eventually chose his heart in a society that is so rigid. Gender roles were also pretty specific at that time, and we can feel all the difficulties and live them through together with Anthony, which was absolutely unforgettable. So it is natural that all fans want to see Anthony in the next season. But what about other actors? Should we expect any new characters? Judging by the end of season 2, we will definitely see almost the entire Bridgerton family: Anthony, Daphne, Violet, Eloise, Benedict, Colin, Gregory, and Hyacinth. Also, we may expect some characters to come back that are not the Bridgerton family members, like Penelope Featherington, and we think that the voice of Lady Whistledown, Julie Andrews, will also make a return. We will also definitely see Portia Featherington, Lady Danbury, and Queen Charlotte. Plus, many people really want to see Jack Featherington and Theo Sharp come back later in season 3. Of course, this is not official information, and we will see who will be back when Netflix announces all details. However, Chris Van Dusen kinda hinted in his interview with Entertainment Tonight, and Edwina might get into something romantic with the Queen's nephew, Prince Friedrich, who is played by Freddie Stroma. Chris said, "All I can say is, I hope so. I'm not allowed to talk about things past this season, but I would love to see them a part of this show in the future." Have you watched Bridgerton? Are you excited about the upcoming season 3? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.
I suppose that means they are cutting out.
No, we're not cutting out.